Keep moving, but watch your step in the snow.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Get him! No one escapes my sight!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Midnight Phan...
But watch your step in the snow.
Hello!
Come a little closer.
Grant us your blessing!
Do your worst.
Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things up a little.
Go! Call it Help!
Blitz.
We shall prevail!
Do your worst.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Surrender and be gentle.
Hi! Just like we rehearsed!
Flee! Grant us your blessing. Yield.
But watch your step in the snow.
Hello!
Rain outlines your fate.
Come at me! Watch and learn!
Let me weave you a verse.
Sight clear! Feast your eyes!
Rim cutter, know my sword.
Come at me! Sight clear! Watch and learn!
Watch your step in.
Hello. Access denied. Go, let the show begin. For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Ready, steady, go! No touching!
But watch your step in the snow.
The doctor was stealing.
No, my sword!
Let's spark things up a little.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better. Yeah. We're open.
Let me weave you a verse.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first. Yeah.
But watch your step in the snow.
My past? So, you want to get to know me a little better, huh? That's a story for another day. But I'm touched that you asked.
Now that I think about it, the Yunhan Opera Troupe has been under my leadership for quite some time now. Before taking it over, I only knew two things: how to write opera and how to perform it on stage. I never gave any thought to how to run a troupe. Becoming the troupe's director gave me a crash course in this unfamiliar area, and I've experienced all the highs and lows of working with people along the way. Only now do I understand that life mirrors opera, just as opera reflects life.
I am Keqing, Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing. We live in an era of change, as the old order that has existed for 1,000 years is about to be rewritten. Join me. Let us bear witness to this historical moment together. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow. Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Liyue's storm and fire defenses are second to none. Don't worry. Snowfall on this scale is no impediment. We can keep moving. The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll? Morning. Time to set the tone for the rest of the day. So if you're still feeling sleepy, shake it off. I'm not in the habit of napping at noon, but don't let that stop you if you're feeling tired. I'll give you a wake-up call in, say, 3 minutes' time. The lights are coming on now that the night is setting in. Another delightful day draws to a close. Sleep well. Me? I still have a handful of things on my to-do list, but I'll call it a night once they're done. If you feel strongly about something, you should speak up and take action. That's the philosophy I live by. My role is to manage real estate and construction in Liyue. Sure, Liyue is a vast place with abundant resources, but without proper planning, And if too much focus is placed on short-term profit, a great many things can go wrong. What do you think has kept Liyue going over the last millennium? Rex Lapis? I disagree. We mortals have to fight for survival whatever happens. He just feels the need to come down here and poke his nose into everything that's going on for some reason. People don't like to think about this, but should we really be trusting him to be an expert in everything? You know why I like you? It's because you don't believe something just because it was said by a god. You make up your own mind. You ask the questions everyone else is too cowardly to ask. And when you don't get an answer, you keep looking till you find one. Oh, don't worry. Your way is definitely the right way. Who says gods don't make mistakes anyway? In addition to my work with the Liyue Qixing, I do a lot of work for the public too. Mostly the feedback is positive, but whenever I propose something like adding an extra hour to the workday, I come up against very strong resistance. I'm too forward-thinking, I suppose. Maybe I should start with a half hour instead. I once heard a Mondstadt fable about courage being what it takes for birds to learn to fly. But I think you must first possess a yearning for the boundless skies before you would have any inclination, let alone the courage, to spread your wings and try to fly. For me, Liyue is that boundless sky. You want to know more about me? Sure. Let's start with the principles that are central to the role of Yuheng. Once you've memorized the 100 or more contractual obligations of the position, you'll know my hopes and dreams like the back of your hand. That indulgent feeling of being spoilt for choice between countless different varieties. That to me is the appeal of shopping. It's great that the quality of life in Liyue is improving for everyone. But one downside is the growing number of people who are happy to reap the rewards without doing their fair share of the work. The Liyue Qixing did not put in all this effort to create a more prosperous society just so people like them can loaf around. It makes no logical sense to be greedy with food. But for me, all rationality goes out the window when there's golden shrimp balls involved. They're just irresistible. The taste of a single golden shrimp ball brings me so much joy that all the stress of work just melts away. Everything has a certain way it should taste. I won't touch anything that tries to break the mold, so no salted almond tofu for me. And no sweetened lotus seed and bird egg soup either. It's just a total waste of perfectly good ingredients. Yep, that's right. My favorite. The taste is fairly standard, but I can see you worked hard at it. It, seems quite a ways off from how it's supposed to taste. Incoming! Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey! Huh? Nowhere to hide. With sword comes shadow. Cut to the chase. You give, you receive. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. That's everything. On to the next. One step back, two forward. Stronger than I thought. Change of plan. Take 5. I'll take over. Watch yourself. Right idea. Wrong time. I will not go quietly. What a letdown. I'll be fine. Got lucky that time. Let's go. Time is against us. Something's come up? Let's finish this quickly.
Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep. Nope, No need to tuck me in. I need the extra room to grow into. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Yeah, let's find shelter, quick! Watering works on plants, but not people. Phew, this weather is wild. Best thing to do is dive under the covers where it's dark and snug and warm and It's really easy to hide in weather like this. There's this ninjutsu technique called Cloak of Snow, where you can pretty much make yourself invisible. All other people see when they look at you is the snowflakes dancing in the air. Wait, it's confidential though. Don't tell any of this to the Shrine Maiden. Love it when the weather's like this. Just makes you wanna doze off for a while. A windy day is a good day for a getaway. I always know it's time to get some shut-eye when the wind's so strong that I can't open my eyes anyway. Morning? Already? Okay, I'm just gonna snooze for like 10 more minutes. Please, just 10 minutes. No? Okay, 5 minutes then? Is it noon yet? Finally, I'm so ready for my nap. Recon confirms. No sign of the Shrine Maiden within a 3-mile radius. Moving to the next phase. Sleepy time. At long last. Bedtime. Good night. Yeah, I'm in the Shimatsuban, but they only ever get me to do stuff like information gathering and stealing. So, it's not really a big deal if the work doesn't get done. Hey, will you do me a favor and let me know if you see the Shrine Maiden coming? I'm just gonna, rest my eyes for a moment. Sensei says I'll be the last ninja ever in our line. I guess it can't be helped, because this style of ninjutsu wouldn't be much help in a fight anyway. All I've been taught is how to escape and how to cover your tracks. Do you know the Mujina? It looks similar to a tanuki, but it's way cuter. I'll take you to see one next time. When I put my hood on, I can snooze away to my heart's content without having to worry about the Shrine Maiden finding me. I think it must be one of the best feelings in the whole world. For some reason, when people meet me for the first time, they always call me Tanuki, or Teddy Bear, or Kitty Cat. But Sayu is just Sayu, and definitely not a Tanuki. When is my growth spurt gonna come? Everyone my age is practically twice my height, and I'm still... Ugh, enough. I need sleep. Sleep is the answer. Good night. Recently, someone told me that if you get annoyed too easily, that'll stunt your growth too. I don't know what I can do about that. High-carb foods that give you instant energy, like rice balls. If you eat one the moment you wake up, it stops you feeling so groggy and bleary-eyed. Then you can just relax and get straight back to sleep. Can't be picky about food when you've still got growing to do. That said, I haven't gained any height recently. Maybe I'm not eating enough vegetables? But salad isn't filling enough, and sometimes it can be really bitter. Ugh. I'm so full. Time for a nap. If you eat enough of this, it makes you really sleepy. Uh-oh. Made an escape plan. Bye! Gotta dash. Poof! I'm out of here! Can't catch me! And away I go! Twinjutsu! Come on out! Huh. Phew. Make my escape. Looks kinda cozy in here. Nap time! Mission accomplished. Can I go back and sleep now? Ooh, what's in here? Maybe a growth serum? What was that escape method again? I feel kind of woozy. Phew, so tired. I'll protect you. Take 5. Or maybe 10. Almost got away. Sweet dreams. My fault for being so lazy. Ow! Almost dodged that. I'm about to pass out over here. I'm so sleepy. Can I go catch up on my sleep? Drat. You caught me.
I, Fischl, Prinzessin der Verhurtelung, descend upon this land by the call of fate and... Oh, you are also a traveler from another world? Very well. I grant you permission to travel with me.
She means nice to meet you.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Oh, the sun's out. Oh, this meteorological transformation is most splendid. Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom. Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution, an omen of dark times ahead.
That, and mein Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What? Seriously? A wonderful sight indeed. Why, it reminds me of my homeworld, where at the sight of the Prinzessin der Verurtelung, the very blood and tears of sinners turn to ice. Achoo! Achoo!
Not only their blood and tears, but also their saliva and mucus, mein Fräulein.
Oz? Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's gotten into you?
Her Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal night.
If you didn't bring your parasol with you, that's your own fault, mein Fräulein.
Dusk and dawn, but fleeting shadows are. Once more, the twists of fate have led you into my everlasting night.
Good morning. Mein Fräulein heard you'd be dropping by, so she's preparing breakfast.
Oz! To what do I owe the pleasure? Even one of royal blood finds oneself susceptible to drowsiness at this hour. The stars of firmament are naught but rifts, thrust open by Oz's beak into the boundless tapestry of darkness.
You do say the strangest things, mein Fräulein.
Sweet shall be thy sleep, spared of the mares of the night, for no nightmares would dare draw near to those who are blessed by the Immernachash.
She means good night.
Me? Remember thou this, that I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verurtelung, sovereign of the Immernachash, omniscient and imminent judge of all the world's iniquity.
She's an investigator for the Adventurers Guild.
That is but one of my many royal engagements. You and I are both travelers from another world. That our paths have crossed here is no accident, but the will of fate. If one must reckon time as this world does, I, Fischl, have already seen 3,000 winters. Not that the illusory passage of time has any bearing on one such as I, to whom the causality of 3,000 universes has been unveiled.
Be that as it may, mein Fräulein, you are not yet considered to be of drinking age in this world, and no bartender can ever be convinced otherwise.
Oz's full name is Osvaldo von Hafnavines. Where I hail from, he holds dominion over star and sky across 3 universes. And the souls of the mighty, fallen in battle, rest in the shadow of his wings. One should add that the penalty for mispronouncing his name is to have one's tongue torn from one's mouth. However, as I am a princess and you are one who has my favor, we are at liberty to simply call him Oz. To condemn the guilty, to sanctify the just, and to draw all castaway dreams into the embrace of the infinite Immernachreich. This is the birthright of the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and her burden. None may gainsay it. I, Fischl, have roamed the galaxy and traversed countless worlds. I have learned the fate of 10,000 universes, and have had revealed unto me the destiny of every living soul.
Mein Fräulein reads a lot of novels. My name, Oz, is from one of her favorites.
What does it take to rile a princess? If you must know, it is those who cannot recognize my true identity. But it is no great loss, for solitude is the noble's lot, so long as I do not lose the nobility of my soul. What is food but the shackles of mortal flesh? But if the Prinzessin der Verurteilung should reckon any morsel worthy, then it must be the tears of sinners and the tongues of liars.
Has mein Fräulein lost her appetite for the Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgartens?
That is merely to provide mine earthly vessel with such sustenance as it doth require to perform its royal duties.
I believe I know the answer to this one.
Indeed you do, Oz. That poor mortal coil, mutilated by bondage unnatural.
It will never again fly as I do.
Deprived of the humble coif with which it was born to gaze in awe at the majesty of its monarch. Surely it is a glimpse of my homeworld's hell in the flesh. The name of the dish escapes me.
Something, madame, isn't it?
Such an exquisite delicacy is worthy of being served in the Garten Sanssouci.
Mein Fräulein says that she thoroughly enjoys your delicious cooking.
To vanquish the beast of the world, one must first rise above mundane desires, thus weaving the path that leads to destiny.
And yet, on this occasion, you appear to have eaten your fill, mein Fräulein.
Why dost thou insist on raining down chaos and destruction in the presence of your Prinzessin?
Mein Fräulein does not care a great deal for this dish. My apologies.
By royal decree, Oz, reveal thyself. I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Midnight phantasmagoria. Shadow raven, let night fall.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Midnight phantasmagoria.
Destiny has brought me hither. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Cry out my illustrious name. Doth thou wish to witness my true power?
Mein Fräulein, should you fall...
This cruel fate befits not one of royal blood. Allow me!
Mein Fräulein, your presence is urgently required.
This realm is no home for a princess. One shall descend once again.
Mein Fräulein...
Insubordination! In the name of the Prinzessin.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaveh, an architect. If you have a project you'd like me to work on, then I'll need a detailed description of what you have in mind. The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Huh? When did it start to rain? Oh no, I forgot to bring an umbrella. Did you see that? That bolt of lightning was such an interesting shape. Feels like the wind's creeping in from the back of my shirt. And also the front. I get dizzy and sleepy when I'm under the sun for too long. It's a similar feeling to pulling an all-nighter on a work project. This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat. Is there no shade anywhere? Did you sleep well? I hope you have a great day today, and that you don't run into someone who ruins your day first thing in the morning. This midday sun is fierce. I should go check on the building materials I left out to dry. There's supposed to be a great view of the stars tonight. Don't you think that's a good omen? Relax your mind and let go of all your troubles. Have a good night. It's fair to say I'm a pretty proud person when it comes to my area of expertise. Most scholars are when talking about their chosen fields. After all, we build our whole lives around it. I mean, if I ever stopped taking pride in my own work, then I would also forfeit the right to have any expectations of myself or anyone else. You must have seen the Palace of Alcazarzaray before. That's my magnum opus. I sacrificed so much for that. Everyone else thought I'd lost my mind. Well, if you're not me, and you don't share my trade, I wouldn't expect you to understand. It'd be nice to meet someone who did understand, though. People who know what drives them to create deserve our respect. Wouldn't you agree? The uninitiated often assume that the expertise of Ksharawar architects starts with clay and ends with lumber. It's such an ignorant perspective that it's not even worth arguing against. If all it took to build a house was to smoosh a few random materials together, there'd be no need for this discipline in the first place. As well as being one of the building blocks of human culture and civilization, architecture is also an art form. Art does not exist in a vacuum, so I've always been mindful of the experiential factor for the occupants, and the emotional character conveyed to those looking on from the outside. Oh, and I'm always looking for better ways to integrate artistic expression and practical functionality. You heard that I've earned myself a little fame in Sumeru? Don't believe everything you hear. They're exaggerating, trust me. It's easy enough to make a name for yourself in Sumeru if you stick around here long enough. Honestly, I think managing to keep a low profile would be more of an achievement. I hope you didn't hear about me because of my bankruptcy scandal, though. If you're actually willing to hear me out, I could tell you about some of my more redeeming qualities. Music, architecture, sculpting, painting, all are worth taking the time to appreciate properly. I wouldn't say I'm an expert in all of them, but as long as I stay interested, maybe I can master them all one day. I mean, look, I already know how to play an instrument. My troubles? The most obvious one would be my financial situation. It's not that I can't make more, it's just I can't seem to hold on to it. So many things in life require money, and if you're not careful, it just disappears. Don't worry about me, though. I'm a lot better than I used to be. I'll be more careful to live within my means in the future. My favorites are alcohol, warm soup, and anything with cream or cheese in it. Oh, and I'll never say no to fresh fruit. I can't deal with anything that's too hot or spicy. If I have to eat them, I leave them to cool first, so I at least don't burn my tongue. This is marvelous! Can you teach me how to make it? I bet this would go great with a glass of wine. Huh? Scanning! Come at me! Sight clear! Watch and learn! Breaking new ground! Feast your eyes! A new discovery. What a lucky find. Bet that's made your day. This is incredible! No, extraordinary! How annoying! That was your last chance! Ugh! Shoo! Leave this to me. Get behind me!
So many things I never accomplished. Ugh. Why? Don't crush my dreams.
Hey! Cut it out! Ugh, I've been through worse. Need a hand? I'll take care of this. Is that the client? Wait. Oh, it's you!
Welcome, weary traveler from afar. Nights in the desert are cruel. You should rest here tonight. Sleep soundly, and know that I am watching over you. A shield is not enough to protect the most important things. That's why I must also wield a spear. Peace and good health should be enjoyed by all. If I can provide everyone with a life such as this, I will be content. I will always seek to protect the things that are most important, no matter what it takes, even when it looks futile. Stay warm, or you'll catch a cold. The thunder rumbles. Does it scare you? This strange powder, it is fine like sand, but white as the clouds, and cold as ice. In the desert, a strong gale like this will create a sandstorm, so it's always a good idea to stay alert. I am right by your side. But if you're still nervous, just take my hand. Good morning, traveler. Did you sleep soundly last night? It's already noon. The golden eye of the sky glares down fiercely at this hour. We should find some shade and escape its wrath. The night sky. That great canopy that descends when the light of day is gone. Who knows how many untold secrets it conceals? Yes, it's time to rest. You should sleep. Me? It's still much too early. The night is beautiful, but it's also full of danger. I must keep watch, for your sake. Strange. I'm not sure what you mean. Both amber and blue are fairly common eye colors, I believe. Aru Village is where I was born and grew up. Even back when I was too young to understand anything else about the world, the one thing I knew for sure was that one day, I would take over from my grandfather as sworn protector of our village. Today, I am grateful to now hold this duty. It is what I was born to do. I do love spending time in Aru Village, but each day I spend here is also a reminder that if I ever start to let my guard down, sooner or later, the day may come when I no longer have a life to return to here. Have you come across Ajalenak nuts yet on your journey? They're naturally very sweet, and the villagers make the most delicious candies from them. If you're interested, you should give them a try. You want to know more about me? I can't promise you a great story, but if you insist... Okay, let's wait until nightfall. We can sit by the fireside, and I'll tell you all you wish to know. I always love taking walks in the village. Seeing that all is still well gives me a sense that if today is just like yesterday, and yesterday is just like all the days before it, things have always been pleasant here, throughout history. To me, quantity is more important than taste when it comes to food. Life in the desert uses up more energy than you might think. After a day's work, there's nothing more satisfying than having a filling meal. I don't hate it, but compared to regular meat, eating fish is a real nuisance. Maybe it's because we don't really eat fish here in the desert, but for whatever reason, I'm just not very good at removing all those prickly little bones. This must sound ridiculous to you. Absolutely delightful. This must have taken a lot of time and effort. For someone who spends so much time on the road, your cooking tastes so... homely. Maybe my definition of edible is a little too old-fashioned. Yield! Flee! Do your worst! Pin them down! Ha! Too easy! You're exposed! Hear my prayer! Grant us your blessing! We shall prevail! These look surprisingly useful. What do you think? Anything catch your eye? I hope you can find some use for these. No more mercy! Remorseless. Leave. Now! Please rest. Get behind me! Need to train harder. I have failed. I'm sorry. The shield has broken. It's nothing. Impressive. Just a graze. What's wrong? Are you in danger? Stay close. I promise to keep you safe.
I created another universe and founded paradise, for I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der
Something's come up?
Is that the client? Wait. Oh, it's you! Where's my key? Not again. This'll do nicely. Thank you. This'll do nicely. Thank you.
You have a job for me? I've got time. You have a job for me? I've got time.
You can't run! Yeah! Judgment! You can't run! Judgment! Yeah! You can't run!
That felt, pretty good.
Get him! No one escapes my sights! Yeah!
Lights out.
That's cheating! No escape! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide. Judgment! Yeah! I'll race you there! Get him! Yeah! Punishment!
Sight clear! Feast your eyes!
You can't run!
No escape! Don't blink!
Come at me!
Yeah! Shiver!
You can't run!
Nowhere to hide.
Scanning.
Judgment. Yeah. Hey, bet you can't keep up with me. Speed of light. Incoming! Hey! Cut to the chase! Yeah!
Lights out.
Come at me!
Get him! Bet you can't keep up with me! Let it rain!
Scanning. Breaking new ground.
You can't run! Nowhere to hide. No escape! Get him! Speed of light!
You can't run! Punishment!
Come at me.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink.
Scanning.
Yeah.
Sight clear! This is incredible! No, extraordinary!
Judgment! Shiver! Don't blink!
Come at me! Ha! 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 Yeah. Yeah. Sight clear. Watch and learn.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain! Incoming! Hey!
Feels like the wind's creeping in from the back of my shirt. And also the front. This is incredible! No, extraordinary!
as far as treasure is concerned.
Let's move.
You can't run!
Hey! I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! Get him! No one escapes my sight! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide!
No excuse for slacking!
Judgment!
Lights out.
Incoming!
I've been scanning.
This is bad. It isn't time for a break yet!
Speed of light!
My work finished.
You can't run!
Sight clear. Take.
Shimmer! Judgment!
Let's end this quick! I will kill I guess this is it.
That felt... pretty good.
Get him! No escape! Incoming! Hey!
With sword comes shadow.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Get him!
Breaking new ground.
You can't run!
Don't blink! Speed of light!
Snowy Mountain is a perilous place.
Judgment! Punishment!
Scanning.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Let it rain! Speed of light! One step back, two forward. Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Sight clear.
Get it! That's cheating!
Want me to go closer?
Come at me.
Nowhere to hide. Not this time. No one escapes my sight. Speed of light. This could hurt. You give, you receive.
Don't blink! Hey!
You can't run! Lights out.
Sight clear.
This could hurt.
Cut to the chase.
Go, Spirit Bunny!
Incoming.
Watch and learn.
Not so hard.
Want to get a little closer?
Don't blink.
Not
Incoming.
Go, Spirit!
Judgment.
Scanning.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Let it rain.
Come at me.
Incoming. Hey! Punishment.
Getting a little cold. Now
Sight clear.
Go, Baron! No one escapes my sight. You can't run. Yeah. Lights out. What a nuisance. Hey! No escape! Speed of light! That's everything. On to the next. Don't blink! Hey!
You're open.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
You're open.
Right idea. Wrong time. Punishment! Judgment! Yeah.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Want to taste my hammer? Another test subject.
Come at me!
Suffocate.
Feast your eyes!
Let it rain.
Sight clear!
Suffocate.
Judgment.
I got careless. I got careless. Suffocate.
Shimmer.
Should. If
You can't run.
I got careless. Suffocate. Picked
Judgment.
the wrong test subject. Have a little taste. Suffocate.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. I'll race you there. You can't run! Punishment!
No escape. Leaving so soon.
Speed of light! You can't run! No escape!
Prepare yourself.
Go, Baron One!
Come at me! Watch and learn! Scanning! Shoo!
Can't run from death.
A new discovery.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Incoming! a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Don't blink! Hey!
What a lucky find. Bet that's made your day.